Oh my. Mm. I was so glad to catch Boss Lady tonight because besides the other night going over there and changing the narrative in the room, which that I don't think that I did. But anyway, but I still would take the blame because I was talking. But for me to leave out the room and everything shift on me, I was wondering. I was wondering how that was gonna play out when I left. But I knew it was gonna finally reveal itself. So for everyone to wind up over in the chat room, in my chat room, talking to me about it, that it wasn't my fault, but I would still say I played a part in it by even talking. But no, after it was said, I got permission each time that I was talking. I got permission from boss lady because it's her room and it's her guests they come in there to listen to her. But Diamond Dora, I don't know how she kept getting into the conversation. She wanted some attention too. But as me as usual, I have I don't know why every time when something come out of my mouth it have to be funny. It ain't that I intend for it to be funny. It just basically like when I open up my mouth, it just basically just funny. That's what the people say. I don't think so. But it is what it is. It's been like that all my life. But for it to be turned over that Dovey started this and Dovey started that. But I knew it was gonna come to a head that who was behind everything that was said. Because again, for everybody to wind up over here with me and telling me that I have did no wrong, she wanted to be heard. She wanted to be into that. I think with this here, like this little matchmaking thing that was going on. I think that's what basically what she wanted to be involved in. But when I came in there, it's like that. Boss lady said it's okay for me to talk, and everybody thought it was basically was funny. Then I think boss lady said that she had got knocked off the scream yard, which that I did hear her say that I got knocked off. She said I got knocked off my own damn screen yard. So and anyway, she got like she had got control of her room. Mhm. Hey, lovely love. Wait a minute. Mm, I'm gonna see could I get this here this time, lovely. Without messing up. I'm gonna do one of your numbers, but you showed me how to do it. Okay, yeah, I did it right. That goddamn woman is a damn trip, man. Wait a minute, hold on one second. I had dropped the links for you. Um, I'm you sleeping now? Mm. Oh, okay. All right then. I guess so. You going to bed. I was trying to catch you as you was going to the casino to cheer you on, to wish you good luck. Oh no, 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 lovely. It was over with. This year had happened the night before last, but other people had wind up in my after I left from over there, boss lady, New Jersey. After boss lady had said that she had fell off, um, people came over here in the chat room with me and say I did not do nothing. That was basic. that when I come over there, we were laughing and giggling and everything. And then you know how it is when I be talking, it be funny anyway. But Diamond Dora kept on dipping in, and you know how she talked like a slave in a way, very very slow, like a damn slave. So people were, I guess, so they was getting bored. I wasn't watching the chat, and the chat kept on saying to her to let me talk because, and then she kept on dipping in and dipping in, and then everything just totally like just messed up the vibe in the room because they was, it just messed up the everything just went sour. And then boss lady had don't fell off, had don't got knocked off in scream yard, and all hell just basically broke loose. And I before I even asked, before I even said anything, I asked boss lady for permission. Could I speak? And then boss lady said, "Yeah, it's okay." Because each time I said something, I always ask boss lady because it's her platform, and I ain't come over there to try to take over anything. But when and I was like puzzled too, like what happened? What did I say? We was all kiki and laughing. What did I say for it all to happen to go left? And then, and I basically like just typed in the chat. Yeah, her lot. Yeah, yeah. And it was the same one. She did it. She had just left. Diamond Dora had just left twice. They had to go and get somebody like that worked for Google to tell them what had happened. Diamond Dora had said that she blocked me from out of the chat without even boss lady permission. Come to find out, boss lady asked me, was I blocked out the chat? And I said no. Diamond Dora had a problem with Crystal. This here goes back, not even from tonight of the other night. She did just go. So Diamond Dora kept on saying that boss lady, the one that blocked that Crystal and blocked that, I think it was Dolly. Boss lady kept say, no, I didn't. So somehow or another, they called some kind of person that know how to do the computer that work with Google. And the lady had came on there, and the lady said that no, Diamond Door was working behind the scene and base it in destroying on her time and destroying being a moderator from boss lady and destroying boss lady behind the scene. And boss lady, the lady already told boss lady early part of the day because boss lady want to know why Crystal cannot get on StreamYard. And then they had to do some investigation, like what is going on in doing that video, what was going on. And then it was two ladies was involved in, and they did some investigation behind it. Then uh Diamond Dora come back and she started saying something about that she could feel Crystal's spirit and starts talking about God and Jesus and about this the Holy Spirit. The bottom line of the Holy Spirit gonna work on Crystal from line. Crystal ain't got a damn thing to do with it. You was the moderator. So then they asked me, was I blocked? I said no. I said no. And then, oh man, she just was coming back and forth. She just was lying back and forth. Then they got the people on the phone to tell um Di- Diamond what actually happened and what did she do. Diamond keep dropping off, keep dropping off. Then Diamond come back and told boss lady that, boss lady, you got me blocked. You still got me blocked. So this here lady come on the line and said that you're not blocked. You got yourself invisible. She don't have you blocked. You doing that yourself. So even though that had don't happen, she was still bothering with boss lady while I'm up there And now she don't already put this whole night on me. Now I'm up there. Then she turned around on Crystal. Then no, she turned around on Boss Lady. Tell Boss Lady she was doing that to Crystal and Dolly. Got that straightened out. Then she blamed it on Dolly. Then then I asked Boss Lady what she was through finished talking to me about it. Basically what was going on and how they done messed up her chat the other night. So basically I apologize again. But the other night she was blaming everything on me. But everybody, when they left from Boss Lady had to close down her chat. They came over here and they was over to me and saying that I did not do nothing. That was Diamond wanting attention. She was doing that. She kept on trying to get into. She's to me. She still kept trying to get in, wanted attention from William and this other man. And we talking about something else and laughing about what I'm saying, but she kept on. It wasn't her business what them two was setting up as a date, whatever they were trying to get a relationship. It's not her business. Stay in your place. And for I hear she said tonight that she was married. And so I don't know how that you when I left, then I know Boss Lady had told you, say, wait a minute, lovely, give me one moment. So then whatever another I had left, and then I just come back through there, just basically just coming through there. And then that's when I heard she said that Boss Lady, I want to talk to you just for 5 minutes. Next thing I know, she went at you. So I don't know what had happened. Did you and her have a word before? But she just kept on doing it. She would not take responsibility. After that monorail, those two professional ladies that work behind the scene that control everybody, like what is saying on their platform or whatever. After those two ladies got on there and told Boss Lady and told Dora what she did, she still was in denial. Then she got mad with those people and told those people they was lying. Then she jumped off. Then they think no, she come back. She come back at you. I don't know, man. I know she been. I know that her reputation of she been a bad person. Keep trouble started. And I know her reputation that she's a big liar. But damn. So I don't know. No telling when daybreak. I guess so your name be lovely. I guess so your name will be like mud all over the place. Yeah. So anyway, that's how my name got out. And then she started basically when I left, she started working on you. And how did Miss Gina get in? And oh my God, just keep making this thing bigger than what it is. It's not nothing. So that's basically what had happened. But I apologize to Boss Lady, about that. If I did throw the room, make the room go left, hey, I apologize. But that damn woman there, man, she is bad. No wonder she don't have no friends. Nobody don't want her in their chat. No wonder. She is something else. So I just want to let you know now that I see that now I see I know how she operate, but I ain't never had experience me into one of her conversation. But now I'm just letting you know, lovely. You don't want no part of that. She is bad news. She is bad news. Then she'll start shit and what it look like that her damn husband, what he supposed to be a damn bully. What the hell you doing in woman damn shit? Do you have a damn platform? Damn. I know a husband's supposed to take up for their damn wife, but still, yeah, unless she can't do nothing with it, he need to stay in his damn place. This women damn talk. Your damn wife is a damn troublemaker, a damn and jealous, troublemaker and troublemaking, a damn liar and jealous. So that's basically. So just watch out for. I know one thing. Any room that I go into, if she up there, man, I'm leaving. Yeah. So anyway, that's basically what happened. She wanted some attention from what that man is. Those two guys, William and I don't know what this other guy, and she wanted some attention from them. I was talking about something and she kept on crisscrossing, so the whole thing got all mixed up. So that's basically what had happened. Then she had, oh boy, wow. So you going to bed now? That woman wants some attention from somewhere. I don't know if she mean well or it just basic. That's the way how I don't know, man. Then again, I wouldn't say it's some attention. I don't know what to say, but damn, man. I thought Rick Reed by like a month ago or 6 weeks ago, he had put her in check one time, but I guess not. She leave, she come back, she don't even last not even quite a week. Some other shit don't popped off. I have such a bad ear infection. Oh ear, my ear hurt so bad. Let me see, I see I have what it's two of you here in the room. Anybody want to talk about anything? I really wanted to say that much there. Usually I come on, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 4. Anyway, I let this here ride out because I have a couple people that getting off from work that comes over and see me at 4 a.m. Anyway, then, but today really was like a today to me was like a boring day for me. Last night I got hooked on some soda and I was able to sleep it off. So anyway, I am better. So anyway, I spent the day sleeping it out from the soda. So now I'm up and I'm awake. The little time that I did get up, it was like, oh, who it was? I don't know. Maybe it was like, I think it was like, I think it was like Sir King I heard talking. I think I heard Teresa talking. I think I heard about two or three people talking, but I don't know what they was what mainly what was going on with them. And I'm trying to basically stay neutral, give my brain a break from this stuff here. I think much I like to be lost sometime in the sector or knowing like not being up on top where everything was going on because it's too damn depressing. To me myself is to me myself it gets like into your spirit, by knowing everything that's on top, just being on top of everything that's going on. This and that. I don't like that. I like to be lost. I like to be lost, and then I like to do figure things out, like it's a puzzle, figure things out. Then sometimes I really don't want to get a grip on what's going on. That'll keep my mind clear, or that I can focus and concentrate on what's going on in my life. Because I'm telling you, boy, if you stay on top of this garbage that goes on, and well, anywhere that you go, if you stay on top of the garbage, it ain't like that you on at school and you learning. This is just totally just garbage. What could you learn from that? Just say that only thing you can say better them than it is me. But still, yeah, you still want to know. I had went over there at Quanning, and she had a good I had like her chat where she was talking about basic like healthy stuff, about the food, and it made a I don't know is that she's a like a health person. But anyway, I do know she said that at the end of the month, she said that she'll be joining the fitness club the end of the month. But if okay, so that make her half of the center. So let's just say that if that she retired for whatever that she doing, or let's say that she going into or she thinking about changing her profession and going to something else. I think so. Last night, where it was close to 200 people in her chat, and everybody was on board talking about food, and I mean it was good. I was over there for a little bit, and it was basically it was enough for me that I learned. And I think so at the age of, I think so even at the age of, well, we always should eat healthy and know what we putting in our body. But I think so when we reach the age of like after 40, I think so we really should take heat of it, about what we eating. Because I mean for what a show that she had tonight, I really did enjoy it. Wish that a lot of things that they was talking about, like hog chillings, and um thank you, boss lady. Thank you. And again, I pray, and I know it won't be me no more disrespecting your chat, and I sit my little ass back there and sit down, and again I apologize. But I'm glad that you didn't block me, and if you did, I'm glad that I was unblocked, that I can come back, because I really do enjoy you. Because me and you, we like to dance all night, and Mr. William and Crystal, we dance all night. So I like those days there. I'm like, I don't want to mess up that. I love my party people. So, and again, I know you're going to bed, but I just want to thank you again for welcoming me back with open arms, and all do respect your room. When I come in there, I will do so. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, she was like over there at Corny. That I mean the food. I mean they was talking about. I wish that I know about like soul food, hog chilling, collard greens, and just I just on the last past. I'm not no expert, but I just know the last past 5 years. I just now was able to know how to cook collard green. Thank you, boss lady. But I still don't know much about like hog chilling. Like I grew up on them, but the smell always took me out. But one thing, but I don't know if my mama them cleaned them hog chilling good or what. Thank you, boss lady. But anyway, when they clean them hog chilling, let's say that they clean them like on Saturday, right? So they'll be cooking them like Saturday night for to be eaten like on Sunday, right? It'll be Thursday or Friday the next week. Do you know? I'm gonna tell you. Not only that the smell be still in the house, but okay, thank you, boss lady. Even though that the smell like be still in the house, I can still smell that stuff in the curtain. Sometimes that my mama when they cook that stuff, them hog children, you can smell it in the sheets. The smell like goes through the house. Then I have known my mama had said like right after like now do what happened. Like we'll clean up real good, like tearing down the house, like in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? We tear down the whole doggone house. Now don't get that. Mama don't cook collard greens and cook the big dinner and hog chilling for what that day is for Thanksgiving. Now here we is got to tear down the house for for Christmas, washing curtains and everything, right? She'll come right back and cook them things again, right? You can either she not clean them good or she just don't know how to cook them. Right after before Christmas and New Year. Okay, so we clean up. We had to tear down the house for Thanksgiving, right? Right after Thanksgiving. Now before New Year, so Thanksgiving mean like we coming into Christmas. Right after what that day is? Right after right before New Year's, Christmas week, like they're going on New Year, we got to tear down the house again, take down them curtains again. When Mama know, I don't think on New Year's Day, I don't think so that they cook hog chili. I'm not too sure, but anyway, I do know those 2 months 2 or 3 months, man, I got so sick and tired of doing that, man. Taking down curtains, all while that she know that either she don't know how to clean them things, or but this what happen. My mama, they go and they want like 3 buckets and 4 buckets of hog chilling, and then when they be cleaning them right, you should see them. The water be running all night long because they be cleaning them, pulling them apart, cleaning the trash off, and the water just keep on running, keep running. But I never could get in. I never could get in that. And then also too, I really couldn't get into collard greens because I couldn't take the smell of that. But I don't know if I really like you know how it is like when you go into the grocery store, right? You hear the people buying collard greens, and then you'll watch them and they'll tell you what meat good to put in them. Okay. And then they will tell you like what meat is a good season for collard green. I don't, because that I'm not an expert or cooking them and don't really know much that I'm supposed to do. I would go and get the collard green, but I get the ones that are already cut up, right? And the people tell me how to clean them and how you look for bugs and the ones that are already in Walmart that are already chopped up, right? I would do that. Do you know I would get the slow cooker, and I'm not this not lazy, but that because I don't know how to cook them. And then I'm so afraid with the smell being in the house and being in the curtain because that's what I grew up on. And then you know how it is like sometimes when you're cooking, the whole neighbors know that you can. I will put them collard green in the slow cooker in the crock pot and put them on the patio so the smell won't be in the house. And then I let them like cook all night, right? Because I don't know how I don't know, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. So anyway, I will put them outside. I will put them outside on the patio and put them up on the table and everything, and let them cook out there. So I won't, so the smell won't be in the house. So it won't make me have to clean curtains and do all that kind of crazy stuff that we had to do when we was growing up. And then you know what? Another thing too, since I okay, since that I had got, have like these health issues. I don't eat pork, right? But I like bacon. I like bacon and I like ham. But I will have the bacon if somebody else would cook it, right? Cook it like over in cook it like over in their house because I don't want to smell it. And then, but with the ham, do you know I may have ham twice a year, but I would go to, and that because it's the holiday time. It will be like Thanksgiving, and then it'll be Easter, and that because I went to the honey baked ham place to get the ham. Other than that, that's the only time basically that I would have pork. But if I go to a restaurant, like for instance, like to what do you call Denny's, if I smell the food, like smell that pork, it'll make me sick on my stomach. But I know like if I go to like Golden Corral, I don't know what about that food, but you know that like when I walk into the restaurant, you know I can't smell it. You know, like smell it, like it would turn you on. Like how you when you go inside Denny's, right? First thing you do, you smell that pork. But when I go into Golden Corral, out of all that food in there, even though that it should be smelling good with all that food, but do you know when I walk in there, you know I don't smell that food. I don't smell it. Even when I go up there and to fix my salad, whatever, the most I would smell like you know how when you go to the carving board, right? I would basically like to smell that because I'm right there on it. I don't know what's the difference between Golden Corral got more food than Denny's, I would think. Yeah, but Golden Corral put out all their food. But why? What's the difference between their food and Denny's food? And both on food, you know, in the morning time, you selling pancakes, you selling eggs, you got bacon cooking. But why Golden Corral restaurant do not smell like Denny's? I always wonder. But Golden Corral, it don't make my stomach get weak. You know, only thing different like with Golden Corral is that the food hurt my stomach. I don't know what it be that my eyes get bigger than my stomach and I want to eat everything in there. I don't know, but their food, when I go in there, while I'm up there at the buffet, I take a rollade. Then I take the rollade, and I haven't even started yet. Now, or either I will have the salad first, then I have a rollade. Then I can go up there and eat something else. But before I leave, as I get into the car, you know I have to take another rollade. Because other than that, that food will have me in the bathroom on the floor. That's how bad it hurt my stomach. I don't know. I don't know what about it. I don't know that we don't supposed to mix all that food up together, you know, like you got fried chicken, and you may have some prime ribs, uh, 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 you know, all different type of meat. I don't know. You supposed to mix all that up in your system at one time or what? But anyway, that food makes me hurt. I mean, hurt. One time I was hurt so bad to I wanted to go in the hospital. I wanted to go to the hospital. I went to the hospital and it hurt me so bad. But what happened was that I had to wait so long in the emergency room. I left. But when I did get home, I had to take a strong pain pill for my stomach. But I don't know why that food there hurts me. Now, when I go to a red lobster, I smell red lobster food. But it don't do me like how Denny's food does. It don't do me how Denny's food does. Golden Corral, I don't smell it, but it hurts me. When I go into Denny's, I can't take that smoke, that pork. It hurts me just by and with a headache just by me smelling it and walking in there and smelling like food. Boom, right in my face. But when I go into Red Lobster, I smell the food, but it don't hurt me. One thing different with Red Lobster food is that after I eat it, even though that I'm not, I'm full, but I'm not full, right? But I'm okay. But when I get in the car, I will say before I make it home, do you know I may have to run by McDonald's and get me a burger? Even though I just left from out of Red Lobster. Then by the time I get home, then I'm gonna eat the burger. I don't know what about Red Lobster food that it does that to me. I eat it and I enjoy it. I'm not full, but it's like that I'm tired of chewing. And then I just and then it makes me sleep. It makes me sleep. I mean, I sleep a long time. So majority of the time when I go to Red Lobster, I like to be there like about like 11:30 in the morning. Cause I know that when I make it back home, like about 1:30, I know I'm gonna sleep for the rest of the day. It's something about I don't know. It just is it seafood? I don't know. I don't know, but that's what Red Lobster food do. It puts me to sleep, but it be good sleep that I got. But it puts me to sleep, but I'm still not full. Maybe because that I don't know what would happen that right. Maybe because that with me eating the shrimps, right? And I'm not full, but maybe because I don't want to pay for another like side order shrimp. Maybe that what it is. Maybe because my pocket is not that big for me to order just some side of shrimps on the side. But I never do be full when I leave from Red Lobster. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like, even though that I don't have like six, like how they do, they put like four biscuits in there or five biscuit. Then the girl went to bring another basket of biscuits, right? I eat that. Then they think, so I eat that for even the food. So I'm on the second batch before the food comes. Then when the food comes, she would bring more biscuits, right? I will sit there and eat all that bread, then eat have the salad, even then have the main for the baked potato and the shrimp, what I'm gonna have, and I'm still not full. I just get tired of chewing and damn and embarrassed. But when I leave from out of there on my way home, believe me, I don't stop by McDonald's or somewhere and got a sandwich. When I get home before I lay down, I don't eat that sandwich. Now I'm full. But every time when I eat that seafood at Red Lobster, it always give me the drops. Always give me the drops. I remember one time when I worked for the school board and I had went to Red Lobster on we was having like a it maybe like a half a day or something, either a convention, whatever another, we was getting ready to go back to school. Anyway, we had our lunch break, and of course, we had a long time for lunch break. I went to Red Lobster. Did you know when I went to Red Lobster to eat, and we supposed to go back, right? Did you know right after Red Lobster, I had went home and took a nap. Did you know when I wake up, 2 days that don't pass by? 2 days that don't pass by, and I was so confused. I was so confused of what the day was. My husband said that I was there asleep. I didn't know what the day was. I didn't know what the children were. I didn't know anything. 2 days had no pass and I was there asleep. Then another time that I had ate at Red Lobster, I was working for Disney. I ate at Red Lobster and again I went home, went to sleep. When I woke up, they had them. Put it like this. When I woke up, I ain't have no damn job. Yep. That's why I had don't slept through my shift and slept through my days off. When I woke up, I ain't have no damn job. Mm-hmm. Bother around with that goddamn seafood and Red Lobster. So I'm so glad in a way that hell that I am a 7 day and we don't eat seafood and a whole bunch of stuff that got a tail on it and everything else because that um and then again, I'm glad I'm not on the road driving buses because I tell you, them people would have riding up in a hotel or either that bus wouldn't have been on move. I would have been behind the stern wheel asleep. So we're bonding around with that doggone Red Lobster. So that's one of the reasons why that I don't do. Not only dealing fact with my religion, I really don't do Home Depot. I mean, excuse me, not Home Depot or Red Lobster because I don't know what my reaction. And then in case I do have to drive myself home, I want somebody to be with me because I don't know that I'm really is having a side effect from the seafood that I fall asleep like that. I don't know. But one of my kids, he likes seafood, but he can't eat seafood because that it like swell up his throat. I mean, but he like it, but he stays away from it because that he have to go. It hurt him so bad he have to go to the hospital and get a shot for it. But see, as when they was coming up, I never really knew nothing about it. Then again, when they was coming up, we wasn't the type of people that really like went out to eat unless say it's a special occasion, but it never was like for the kid's birthday or anything. So I never knew that the kid really did have that problem with seafood until he got to be adult. And when we was when we start going out to eat, and that's when the child told me that he can't eat seafood and what it does to him. I don't know. But I don't know that it's a situation dealing back with the seafood. Like, let's just say he's talking crazy. Whatever this is shot that he get, right? He never got it when he was a child, nor when he was home. All this year that I find out as he as a big man, this is what goes on with him. But other than that, I really ain't know. I didn't know any of this. Yeah. So anyway, I'm still. I know more. You won't believe this. I had went to culinary school, right? I did 3 years there, but I did not graduate. I didn't graduate from there. So other words that some people still consider me as a chef. No, I consider myself as a cook. Only thing that I got in that basically that a student loan, went to school for 3 years, and then but I don't have only certificates that I got is the certificates and hours that I put in, but I don't have like no plaque like saying that, oh, she went to Fort Lauderdale Culinary School of Art. No, I don't have one of them. But what had happened to me, the reason why I didn't finish is because that, and I'm learning this year now at 53 years old. Um, but because of how another high that it seemed, I had started making good money. Um, when I went to like after 3 years, I started making good money like into the country club, and I had got involved with this here chef, right? This chef had connection to the cruise line, and this chef had took a group of us like so on at the country club, right? The country club, it was a seasonal job. It opened up in October and it closed down May 31st on Memorial Day. So what had happened was that chef would take us those because we'll be out of work like for about 3 months. So seeing that we all just cooks, it really ain't nowhere that we can get a job. It's just at Denny's of IHOP or something. Called most of what we used to and the pay that we was getting, it was in the country club. So what happened was that this here chef, he was a chef, and he had connection to the cruise line. Anyway, for 2 summers, I went on the cruise line with him. Well, he took a group of us because that idea we on a commitment like for about 3 months. Only time we don't really come home. We just get off the ship every day or every other day, maybe once a week, wherever the ship would go. Like if it go to Mexico, if it go to Jamaica, wherever that the ship go. Well, anyway, what they have, they call it this here called the crew the crew shuttle. So what happened is we all get off the boat, and they have like at the port, they have like these taxi that only cater to the port employees. They take us they'll take us to Walmart, take us to the mall. And so we have a certain time that we have, like, say for instance, the ship will be arriving at 7:30 in the morning, and we'll be leaving out at 11 o'clock that night. All right. So what it do is like, but we can't get off the ship until like say 9 o'clock in the morning. But those taxis, they'll be out there, and they allow to take us so far. Even they even take us to some of us that like got to do like the laundry. Like on the ship, they like how we would buy like we can take $5 and we can get 12 packs of sodas. How much do we pay for it? Like 3.99, maybe $4 here. But on a cruise ship, those 12 cans that we got will run us $13 to $15. So what happened is that we get whatever money that we have. And then also too, we have cellular phone. But what happened with the cellular phone, we do pay our cellular phone bill, but only different that we cannot have the cellular phone on the what it called on the boat, because that is no signal. So other words that we do have phone, but when we make it to landfall, that's when our phones start by working. Then that's what we can call family. So anyway, on the cruise ship, I mean, without the country club back then, we was getting like back then it was a lot of money to me. So I know they be paying a lot of money now. Back then, back in the 80s, I was getting like $10 an hour. So I would say that that was back like in 87. So other words, now you know they making a lot more money now. So anyway, so we went on the cruise ship. The cruise ship, it give us something like a pet, like a card, right? The card is what they call like it's like a petty cash card, and it only have so much on there. But that so much on there is a part of your check. All right, those of us that are real people that that uh that really is working like myself, like that's my job. We get a whole check. But those other kids, like they have like Disney, like these exchange students, right? These kids from all over the country. Do you know that those kids will work? They work 6 days a week, unless that like when the ship in the dark. Other words, that is 6 days a week. Even when the ship stop, when they do go back on the ship, they still got to work because that on the ship is going on something is going on 24 hours. So other words, basically a lot of them is on 7 days. And do you know that they check that they get um every 2 weeks? You know that check don't even be $50. That check is like a little petty cash to them. It'd be enough for them to pay their phone bill, and enough for them to get personal hygiene or stuff that they need. Because that what happened is that ship got a lot to do with that ship is like a training place. It's like a training place. Like when they leave from that ship, they should be able to get a job anywhere. Like if they coming for hospitality, they'll get a certificate stating that they can do hospitality. So, in other words, they are working for it like a college. That's what they working for. It's like a college, and they get those certificate of hospitality. They even have people that going for culinary school, being a chef. They get all that there. That's just like Disney, but you got people from all over the world, right? So okay, so you have this here cabinet, this here dorm, cabinet, and it will only will fit two of you in there. So you're gonna have to get along with the next person. And then you two get along and y'all bring in your sodas and your chips and everything. But one thing about it, if you get into trouble on there, do you know that you got to stay into okay, if you get fired, do you know that you got to stay on that ship, into that ship, stay into your cabinet, into that ship, um, because that you're not no guest there, so you can't mingle around there with the guests and going and because you don't got fired, you're gonna go in and try to enjoy the ship and lay around the pool. You got to stay into your cabinet. You can come out and get basic like those 3 meals. Other than that, you stays in your cabinet. And then also too, like the shower, they have like the shower room and the bathroom. They have the shower room and the bathroom. You can go out and do that, but no, you don't got fired. You did not pay for to come on this year uh cruise ship. So other words, you cannot blend in with the people or either try to finish enjoying your trip on the cruise line. When they get you to your destination where they got you from, that's when you they done with you. Other than that, if you get fired and they won't be back to 2 weeks to bring you back here where you got on the ship from, you gonna stay in that room, that cabinet all that time. Sometimes that they have it in there, they do not mix you up like not. It seemed like that with me being a cook, it seemed like I should be mixed up with like other people that's cooking. You'll get mixed up with somebody that dancing on the stage. Long as it's a girl, or you may get mixed up. Like as I'm in the kitchen, I may get mixed up with somebody that doing like like the suitcases, handling the suitcases and stuff. You may get in there, but it's not necessarily you're gonna get somebody in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen, they in the kitchen. No, they don't mix it up like that. They just put girl and girl. And sometimes that they like when you on the cruise ship, um no, you don't get that opportunity um like to get your clothes washed. No, they're gonna give you enough uniform, and then you know how it is. You wash them out, wring them out, whatever you got to do. But anyway, they do got a laundromat, but you're gonna pay for it. But other than that, when you got a lot of things to wash, like your sheets and all this kind of, cause you can bring that. So you can bring like you in college. You can bring like a bed in the bag, bring your little trash can, every like little thing like you would want, like you in a college on. You can bring that. But but the wash machines are not that big, and again, it's a lot of you. It's on that floor. Majority of the time, the employee we be down there, where down in the bottom of the water, where the bottom of the ship. The rooms are down there for the employees, so you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know is it daytime or nighttime. Um, in your room, you wouldn't know. You just have to keep watching your clock, your watch, and that's when you know it's a daytime, it's a nighttime. Cause all the time in that hallway is dark, and your bedroom is dark. That's because of you at the bottom of the ocean. That's what I'm trying to say. The bottom of the ocean, and that's why it's dark in there. But you can like when the ships stop, you can if you got a lot of things to be washed. You can take the stuff off and get it all together. And those little taxis out there, they would take you to the laundromat. Sometimes that boat would get there like 7 o'clock in the morning. It'll leave 11 o'clock at night. Not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes it gets there like 7 o'clock in the morning, and it may be leaving out again at 10 or 11 o'clock. That's up to you if you get off that boat. But also too, the boat is not going to leave you, but you will lose your job when you can will get fired when you do come back to the boat if you're not there on time. But he's not going to leave you. And the reason why is that when the boat dock at the port, they are paying that ship. I'm trying to say the ship. They are paying thousands and $1,000 by the hour to by the day for the ship to sit right there. Now you have a lot of other ships out there in the water waiting on for you to move. They waiting on for you to move so they can pull up. And then also too, if the captain of the ship, if that ship have not moved that time, and they got other ships out there in the water, the ship get fined. They fine them from sitting there because you taking up somebody else's time that's supposed to be at the dock. And then a lot of times they taking up somebody else's time because that they waiting on for the employees or something. But majority of the time you don't be late, but they would stress that each time to you. You be late, you might well say stay out there because you don't have no job. But they will take you back to where they got you from. And that's basically how that they do over there. But it pays good money. It pays good money, and then when you do get off the ship, you got yourself about 4 or 5 paychecks, and each one of them is pushing like back then. They'll be pushing like $300 to $400, good. And but now things don't change, so I can imagine how much they get now. But it's like that their cruise ship. It's like you know how it is if you have been on one. But if you're not, I'm gonna give you an idea. It's like New York City. It always somebody up. It always something to do. Um, you would get caught. You can lose your job. Like, say for instance, like if the kids like into like playland, like you the babysitter, right? They got a daycare place there while the parents go out and eat with the couch and then dance and this, that, another. If you get caught taking a tip, you can get fired. But um some people take them, but just don't get caught with it. Because they said that the customer, they don't pay enough money to get on their ship. So why you gonna try to take their money? So anyway, they don't allow no tipping. But when you get off the ship, you know how it is. You get your suitcases from the guys that working around the port. Yeah, you can tip them. But on that, when you on that ship, then you don't supposed to take nothing from no people. Yeah. So anyway, that's how that there go. But yeah, yeah, you can get fired very easy on there. But the main thing that you can get fired for is even if you walk behind, if you see trash on the ground, you don't pick it up. Yeah, you can get, they say you can get fired, but you can get fired or written up or something, because they want the place to stay nice and clean at all time. So you walk around there, you see a piece of paper on the floor. Believe me, dog, you're gonna see security to come up behind you for some reason and ask you for your badge. So that's how that's I mean on the cruise it is good, and then you can like say to people, oh uh, places like that you never thought that you could have went. You'll be going there, but only thing different is that you don't live there and you only be there for just for a length of time. Then you got to get back on there and keep going. Yeah. So and then also too the ship, the cruise line, is really not no different between at Disney World. Now let me tell you about at Disney World. I had worked there. At Disney World, you would have managers. They don't even have to be from your department. If they wake up this morning and they coffee didn't taste good or they coffee wasn't hot enough, do you know they can bring that same attitude to work and they can fire you? They can fire you. Like me, I was in the transportation department. If I'm walking across the street and one manager, let's say if traffic is hold up, because I'm on the way that the right way that you're supposed to walk across the street, right? And if there's a manager there just sitting in his car and walking, I mean just waiting for you to walk on by, that manager can go and park his car and come back and catch you around the time clock or anywhere, and they can fire you. All because they think so that you had them waiting too long for you to walk across the street. They don't care how long that you've been there. Disney don't have no kind of remorse on you when they fire you. And then they also too Disney got what they call Disney University. They have kids from all over the world. They come there and they work at Disney. But what happens is those kids there, they have it'll be like 3 to 4 of them into an apartment, right? And that's a part of they pay. They may get a check like about $12 a week. What's that? That's my phone going there. Okay, that's fine. They may get something like saying like a check like for about them change do like for $12 a week. You got kids there from Germany, from China, all over the world, right? They are same thing like they in cruise line. They learning how to cook. So they would get their degree from Disney. So other words, that post because of this saying Disney, that post help you get around anywhere in the world to get a job. But only thing different is that those kids are all in training of how to be a cook. That's why they got Disney University. It's not no university like they going to be. Oh yeah, they got it on there like say for the like person what they call HR. Yeah, you are in training in that department, and Yeah, you can get a job at a hotel, whatever, in the HR department. So it really is not no real life university, but it's still, yeah, it's still what they call it, Disney University. If you walking too slow, they can fire you. They can fire you for even walking on the grass. They can fire you, but back then wasn't. Right now, the gays are being accepted, right? And if you looking at a gay person, if they see you like with a grin on your face, you can get fired. And then also too with Disney, I understand why that place is the happiest place on earth. Disney is the only company that I know of that protects the protect the gays. They the only company that I know that wrapped up in the gays, and majority of, let's say, 80% are gay over at Disney, are gay. And then, of course, with the guys, you can see them with their tight pants on, and the girls, they walk around there thubbing. Um, if Disney see you laughing at them, okay, yeah, you out of a job. Um, and also too, you could bring like your children like to work with you, and they'll put like a wristband on your child hand, so that color wristband is yellow, that let them know that it's an employee's child that's out there. Now you can get fired because of something that your kids do out in the park. You can get fired because of that. You can get fired your kids misbehaving, like running through the park among people. Just oh yeah, you can get fired because of that. Then they have up there to at the Magic Kingdom, they have like every Epcot, Magic Kingdom, what else the other two name Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. It's full theme park. Oh, Downtown Disney, but they changed the name. And if you walk on a grass, even if you spit on the ground, you can get fired. And if you don't think they're not watching you, they got cameras watching you, and they will go after you for something that you spit last week. And then also too, they also too at Disney is that's why Disney got so many. It's to me myself, like I say, 80% of them is gay, but Disney is the only place on this earth that I know of that the gay people can feel real, because everybody out there is in the same way Disney accept them, but also too, Disney is very, very prejudiced. And what I mean about prejudice like that, like, what do you think about this here? I think so. If anybody work at Animal Kingdom, it doesn't matter you black or white. You want to work at Animal Kingdom. Uh-uh. Disney put you, we have this thing at Disney called on stage and backstage. How my hair is in dread, and my hair is basically like neat or whatever. You got to have that Disney look. They would put you on stage. That means you're gonna work with the people. But if I had with these dreads in my hair, if they wasn't neat, oh no, you're not gonna be seen by their guests. They're gonna put you backstage. I don't like at Disney because that, like I said, you can work to whatever theme park that you want to work to. I don't like because that Disney store throw all us black people into Animal Kingdom. It made me think of that. They think of us as, like monkeys or something in Africa. They would the Animal Kingdom is loaded up with black people. Black people riding the animals, black people riding the animals, black people dancing in a parade. That's what they have. That's how they show they very, very prejudiced. Then also too, when you go to what it called um at the main one oh shoot, I forgot about it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, that one there is for the little kids. Um I myself, if I happen to go to Disney, I can see it all basically in 2 days. But I would pay for this pass we called the hot pass, the hot pass, unless they ain't training. That's for you to go from park to park. Because that when you are at yeah, it's the word Magic Kingdom. When you at the Magic Kingdom is for babies. I mean, for us big ones, how many damn time we gonna look at It's a Small World? Magic Kingdom is for little babies. Now, Epcot, but Magic Kingdom, they do a good fireworks show. But over there at Epcot is for us big people because not only the Epcot firework be good, but Epcot got everybody over there, China, Germany, whatever country that you from, them the type of whatever country that you for, them what type of people that you're gonna meet over there. As you walk around there, you're gonna see some people from like some reason like from New York or whatever. You know they're dealing back with black people. You go on down there, you may see somebody from China or Asia. You know that's Japanese people. That's how that they got everybody in their place. But only thing that I don't, then also too at the Magic Kingdom got nothing but old people that senior citizen volunteer. That's what they have out there. Everybody over there at the Magic Kingdom, they wearing their uniform or them long pilgrim dress. All of them are old people. Now over there at Epcot, it's a mixture. Downtown Disney, and it's a mixture because there's nothing but down there just clubs and stuff. But what really did anger me is because that how they throw all of us that's black, that if you backstage, that because that you are like me, I was on front, I was on stage because I worked with the guests because I was a clean cut. But not everybody on also too on when you work on stage in front of the people, it's a lot of gay people. A lot of gay people. Wish that it ain't that because you know what? They are clean cut people. I worked it out front with the people. I was driving the bus. I was clean cut, but you gotta they picked a Disney. You got to have that Disney look. It's a certain type of look that they are looking for. And believe me, if they hire, yeah, they gonna give you a job. But believe me, they got a position where they want to throw you at too. And then when you go behind stage, either when you go over to Animal Kingdom, it look just like us, like we all of us over there. With no offense, I'm talking about myself too. All of us over there look like monkeys. Gorilla. I mean, it really is. They really then when they make us like when they do the makeup, it just that's one thing. That's one of the reason why that I didn't like Disney too. Then also too, like say for instance, like I got to be work at 2 and I get dressed. Let's say if I go by the gas station or the 7-Eleven, I got on Disney uniform. Even if it cold, I got on my regular clothes. I just picked up one of Disney jacket because the jacket keep me much warmer, and I'm going out here to Walmart or BJ in my own life. Just because I'm wearing Disney jacket, do you know I can still get fired? Do you know people still can call to Disney World and make a report on you? Do you know when you do come back to work, you won't have no job? Each time when you put on the uniform, you better know how to conduct yourself because always somebody know how the system goes and they can get you fired. And all the while you went in the 7-Eleven just to pump gas. Yeah, they will fire you anytime you have on their uniform. Um on duty or off duty, you can get fired. I mean, they ways of firing you is so glad. Thank you, Jesus, that my ears stopped, y'all. They ways of firing you guys, it ain't nothing to them. They can fire you because they don't like because of you ain't tie your shoes, or I mean, and then also too, we couldn't wear no color in our hair. Our hair had to be natural color, what it is. Yeah, you can get fired for that if you put like a color streak in your hair. Um, no, they're gonna fire you. So they very strict. But Disney, they dress you from head to toe. They dress you from like for you putting like barrettes or whatever bows in your hair to down to your boxer shorts, down to those white, what they don't call them, wife beater shirt, but anyway, a t-shirt up under there, a long sleeve shirt. They even got you with special raincoats, special umbrellas. Disney dress you from head to toe, what you supposed to look like when you on stage. But Disney is very prejudiced, very prejudiced. They don't. I mean, even if you come into work and you got a new car, is that one of them manager come across that field and they see you got a new car? Depends on how he feel. You know, you can get fired for that. They don't need no reason why they fire you. They just tell you, give me your badge. They won't even have to tell you that you fired. You know what it is when they tell you, give me your badge. I mean, they it's a, and one thing about Disney, I would say yes. When it says the happy place on earth, it is because that when I had came down with breast cancer, I went down. I went into a bad depression. It was Disney, the one that brought me out of it. So so it is the happy place on earth, but it also too is the number one prejudiced place that you ever want to be in. Prejudice, you feel uncomfortable. Only time when you don't feel uncomfortable is when that you punching out to go home. But other than that, from the time that even if you coming on property and you speeding a little bit, oh yeah, they can fire you for that. So what is it of the Disney? It's the same old thing. You got to be in with the click of the click of the click. That's how it is at Disney. But no, when they talking about Disney University, no, it's not no real university. It's just a bunch of kids just come over there and apply for a job, and they put them wherever that they need it, where they need you at. And then also too, Disney don't cook. Disney don't cook all that stuff. What they say. Say for instance, you walk around a shop saying nothing but fresh baked cookies. No one, and then you can smell those cookies through the whole park, and then they make you say, "I want some of those cookies." No, Disney don't do that. Disney get those cookies from I think it's like Amos. I think that's who it was. Anyway, they get those cookies in a pack, a box, and they take them and they open them up and they put them on a sheet pan and they just wait. And it'll look like that the oven is on. The oven is not on. It's just waiting for you to say how many cookies that you want, and they'll put it in one of those bags and give it to you. But no, you ain't getting no. Even though you smell fresh baked cookies, that fresh baked cookies on that package where they say it. So you see how they ain't trying to get themselves crossed up. So, but everywhere that you go, if you smell food, even those smoked turkey leg, if you smell yourself in the food, that because Disney got a spray that it'll be chocolate chip and it'll spray it up in the air after so many seconds or so many minutes. It like that they taking fresh cookies from out of the oven. All the while it's just a spray that they use. That they have the spray on the ground and the spray is hidden by some flowers. And anyway, it'll move itself out of the way and it'll spray the air. And everybody thinks so it's fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. No, it's not. Them cookies came out of box. They just put them in a bag for you. And see, and people think so that then also too, they got what they call the smoked turkey leg. They try to make like that it was so hard, this, that, and another to get the smoked turkey leg. I got them and I cooked them at home. When they got them, it was the same color the way how they got them. It looked like that they cooked, but they really not cooked. That's how that how they do with a turkey leg. Now, when I went and bought my turkey leg looked like same way how they look, but I did mine a different way. I glazed mine down. I put mine in the oven and this, that, and the other, and then I wrapped the bottom part of the leg like I wrapped that in aluminum foil. No, Disney don't do that. Disney take all of those turkey legs and they put them in some steam water. So when you go up there say you want to smoke turkey leg, it I say they haven't been cooked, but to them it's cooked. But it just be a bunch of steam water. But again, they got, oh God, my head hurting right now. Again, they got like this here smoke thing, right? They got like that this here, what what is it? What kind of look? What do you mean? Wait a minute, hold on a second. T Dovey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay down south. I'm telling you about Disney. I was telling about the about the things how Disney do things, and then how when I was working on the cruise ship, how they were doing things like when they fire you and all this kind of stuff, what they do to you when they bring you back to the port, and then over I was talking about at I'm sorry I was looking some other kind of way, and I didn't even pay no attention to the that you had left word down here, but anyway yeah, so no, Disney don't. Disney that them turkey legs and those cookies come into a box, and they put them. They take that and they put it under that heated, like the steam table. Then when you come up there and say, "Oh, could I have a smoked turkey leg?" One of the I think back then the legs would cost like $6 or $7, right? Okay, you get it, but they got like right up under there, not too far from there. You may see a tree. That tree, it got like a sprayer in it. That sprayer is the one that's spraying it out for to make the area smell like it got smoked turkey leg. But it don't. It don't smoke turkey leg. But mine's at home. Oh shoot, my head. Mine's at home. You could have smelled because of the way how I did mine, I cook them in the oven and this, that, and another. But theirs, no. Theirs was just they just take those smoked turkey leg and put them under the steam table. And that's how I serve that's how they serve it to you. And people think so. Yeah, that's a part of Disney preparation. They don't cook that stuff unless that like that, unless like that you into one of those big hotels or something. But no, but when you out to the park, no, no, no. They not now. Aircott, them they do they stuff, but I basically don't know much about it. But I do know like in Animal Kingdom, what's served in the park is basically like so unless you at Aircott over there around there by the food court. But other than that, they do those chocolate chip cookies. You smell the all them cookies smell so good and make you want to eat off your finger. They ain't cooking that stuff. They open up a box and put and open up those little package and they just put them on this here rack and it looked like that they came out the oven. No, they got a spray bottle that spray in the air, make it smell like chocolate chip. Everywhere that you go in Disney, when you go around there by food, it's like, oh my God. Now tell me this, if that food smelled so good, why that you only got one person there in a cart serving it? Especially if it is nobody because you ain't doing it from scratch. You're not. You just putting it on the and then oh wait, and then with the box of the they'll show you like when you go and get the job from Disney, they would do this thing. They'll take you on a thing like like a backstage and they'll tell you everything they ingredients or what they use even down to like at the what that place called the Magic Kingdom, the castle, the castle is built on top down to the castle is where They like got like the employees room, the buses come through there, but it's up under the castle. You guys don't know it, but that's where the castle at the Magic Kingdom, that's where it's at. But buses and things runs up under that, but you don't see them. Yeah, so yeah, so I had worked there with Disney. I got fired from Disney because that I went to sleep and I slept my shift. When I woke up and I went to work, I ain't have no job. But I knew I didn't have no job then because I didn't even get dressed for work. I just came back to bring the uniform. I knew I was fired then. So anyway, they had told me that in order for me to come back to Disney, I got to take a year off. Then I can come back and apply. But right now, between the time that it happened for a whole year, that I can't come back and apply, that I can't be hired, but I can start back up after that year. It wouldn't be no problem with me if they hiring for me to get my job back. Yeah, I ate some seafood, and that seafood had knocked me out for some days. When I woke up, I had no slept through my job. I ain't have no job. But over at Disney, they have like Disney Hotel. They put those they get those kids here. As you notice, as Disney, Disney is not in Orlando, but everybody when they talk about Orlando, they think of Disney. So people usually give it to them. But Disney is not. Disney is in its own world. Disney is in Lake Buena Vista. That's what Disney and Lake Buena Vista. A lot of people don't know that unless that you work in there. But it's not in Orlando. It's just on the outskirt, but it's still in the same county, Orange County. It's still in that. But no, Disney in a totally different world. But and the word from Walt Disney, Walt Disney, Walt died in 2003. Walt Disney, that was his name. Walt, Walter, Walt Disney. That was his last name was Disney. So that's how they got Walt Disney. But you know, everybody called him Walt. But that's what they got Walt Disney. But Walt had got killed in 2003. Now, when Walt had got killed, he's the founder and the builder of Walt Disney World. He the one that's the man Disney World belongs to. But hold on, I'm sorry. Let me turn off this here. Didn't miss. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, that's what's a that's a 5 o'clock a.m. run. You guys know on Saturday I don't work, so my week start back up on Sunday. But anyway, that's okay. That's just that they're letting me know that the pilots at the hotel, I have to take them back to the airport. And so anyway, they be picked up at 5 a.m. So that's basic. That's what is taking place right there. But I already got somebody out there to get them. Because in the training, that person would have called me. All right. So Walt Disney, it opened up in 1972. That's when it was built. That's when it opened up. All right. That's when the Magic Kingdom opened up. Because that was the first part. But the man Walt himself, he got murdered in 2003. Now, when we all heard about it, right? They instead of people, you know how you was saying you be in the line say, "Hey, did you hear what happened? That's true." About Walt got, people talk like about Walt Disney, like they know in person. Did you hear what happened? Everybody walking around and saying, "Shh, you can't talk about it. What had happened to him?" But still, yeah, it's all over the news and this, that, another. But he got killed. But the property that Disney is on, um the Indians had donated 64, whatever, no, it made it be 64, 64, like not, like 30 miles, but 64 miles of property that the Indians give over to Walt, um that land for him to build Disney on. But now Disney don't got, so that when it first started out. Now, when I had left, when you about time you go around Disney, this, that, another, it's over 100 miles, just going from when you do the mileage. They say you're going to go from park to park and to the hotels. This and that, it's over 100 miles one way. When that man, when the Indians gave it to Walt, it was 64 miles one way. So I've been gone from there since 2015. So since 2015, I've been gone. So they don't build up so much out there. So I know it's more than 100 and something miles now. Yeah. And then also too, they call those kids, it's like to say, you know how that so many people from other countries want to get over here, but they have to come over here unless they have a job. And especially like those exchange students. That's why Disney can pay them so little, because they um wait a minute, Disney is in a category all by itself. Disney, you remember when they was coming out with the thing, everything got to be American made? Well, Disney was the only one that was exempt, that they can get their stuff made in China. Because in China, they can buy stuff for 1 cent over there, teacups and stuff. So that's why Disney did a whole lot, did most of all their business from China. So uh so that's why, and then with those exchange student, you got student from Africa, all over the world, that wants to come to the United States and go to school, right? See, a United States got a deal with their country, some kind of, like a deal with their country about letting their kids come over here and getting a full education, because everybody know that everything is free over here in the US. So all these kids don't dream of their life, that they want to leave their countries, but they didn't know how. But if you go and work for Disney, Disney will get you your learner's permit, your driving permit. When Disney get through with you, you should have your citizenship, for you can be able to stay here. And but Disney the one that give you your first chance. So a lot of those kids come from those countries because that they want citizenship, and for to bring their family, but they know they got to work in order for to get it. So that's why there's a lot of young kids over into Disney. And then also too, Disney is so strange. They little character, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, all of them, they so special, they so special of what they want in each scene part. Do you know that Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, all of them, do you know they all are the same size? 4 feet something. They all are the same size. And also too, in Mickey Mouse it's a lot of Mickey Mouse. It's a lot of them. But because they put on it's kids in there from other country, and they that size. So they let them be it. But one time ago, um Mickey Mouse and Goofy, they was out in the open smoking a cigarette. Cause it's regular people up under there. Anyway, they had got in trouble from that. Then one time went backstage over there by the Magic Kingdom. You had two Mickey Mouse fighting. Two Mickey Mouse were fighting. And they were fighting so bad they pulled off each other helmet off their head. So anyway, they just based it on the normal people. Then also too, the customer, the guest, yeah, the guests, they used to give Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, Daffy, they give them a cigarette. And I don't know why they took the notion that they could smoke that cigarette out there along with those people. But they'll come up to them characters in those uniforms. They would come up to them, they would blow smoke in their face, they would come up there, they would spit in their face, all in front of their costume. And so those kids have to stand there and take all of that in. But but it be is it the happiest place? Yes, it is. It's the happiest place. Is it good for depression? Yes, it is. Everything what it says is stand by it. Everything what Disney say by itself, they stand by it. Only thing different is that they are a big prejudice company. Ain't nothing. Every black that you seen, I was special because I had a different type of look about myself. But everybody else, they throw them over there into Animal Kingdom because again, because they say that we look like animals. And I think so. Animal Kingdom, I think so. They got it mixed up. It's a part of animals, a part of Africa. So they throw all of us over there. Yeah, but other than that, Disney, yeah, they help out a lot of kids, but you ain't going to no real life culinary school. You ain't going to no real school. No, you going right there and apply for you will stay in the kitchen and work, and then you be there for so long they'll give you a certificate, and for you can go elsewhere. Yeah. So anyway, that's basically what I just basically was talking about. But anyway, what I put up here, some people love attention. Anyway, I had already talked about that. So, and that's why I got on this here subject here. But yeah, don't believe the hype. Um, but you know, it's good. But then again, you know, it have it good ways at Disney and they have it bad ways at Disney. But when it all roll around, all the good outweigh the bad. I just don't like because that they too prejudiced. Well, anytime when they see you, they want to throw you at Animal Kingdom. Even for your lunch break, when you drive the bus and they say, okay, go and shut the bus down on Lowe's on number 8, and you can go to break. Believe me, they brought all the black people back over to Animal Kingdom. Yeah, so anyway, that's basically what I was talking about, just a little something. So, well, okay, I'm going to say good night to you. And I'll see you guys when daybreak comes. Have continue having a blessed night. Good night. Okay, gonna end this here.